Welcome back.
It's cruise day.
It is cruise day. Celebrity Eclipse.
Yes.
15 years old, 2,800 passengers.
Part of the Solstice-class.
There's your facts. Let's get on this ship.
Here we go.
Oh, welcome.
Hello.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're on ship.
Oh man. I'm excited for this one.
Me too.
We have 3 new stops.
Two new countries.
Right. And it's only our 2nd time on Celebrity.
Yes.
Very excited for this. All right, we took a really quick glimpse. There's an amazing looking staircase, but we got to drop off these bags. All right, room 7220.
I am very excited for this room. We have a balcony, so just a definite veranda room, but we're gonna start in the bathroom because you guys know cruise bathrooms can be iffy.
Yes, we've
Very
had some bad
iffy.
ones.
But this one's very nice.
Yeah.
Like,
Our last one was an older ship too,
yeah.
but it did not have the plastic. The
Did not
plastic
have
is
the
nice.
plastic. I love the shampoo, conditioner, and body wash, and I also love the lady bar at the bottom. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. And it seems like more room.
It does
Way
seem like
more
it's
room.
well done.
Yeah. Small drawers, lotion.
Yeah, lotion
Like,
is not
huge
every
deal.
cruise ship thing.
But it's just got a lot of amenities and storage space, which you can't always find. And again, it has the shaver plug-in. I'm not 100%
I don't
sure
understand.
why.
Who's using that shaver plug-in anymore?
Oh, there's even like the toilet bowl cleaner and everything's in here. I just love the bathroom already. Big full-length mirror coming in. We have our beds together for king-size bed with storage above.
Looks good.
Again, Josh did mention it's an older ship, so there's not plug-ins on the side of the bed. That
Yeah.
will be something we miss.
Now, did you see, is there one on that? Sometimes the phone will have a USB.
Yeah, that one does not. I
No
already checked.
USB, okay. And then our closet is right here.
Big closet space.
Decent size, yeah.
It even has the pull-down bars for lower...
If you want to shorten your...
Yep.
Okay.
Paper storage. As you see, you get your papers. More drawers. A
There's a
safe
safe.
and a fridge.
Yeah, but the fridge is not really ours. I mean, we could put stuff in it.
We
I
can put
think.
stuff in it, but if you use any of that, you're going to be charged for it.
Yeah. These are kind of interesting cushions.
It must be because that pulls into a bed.
It
I
does
would
seem like
assume.
it pulls into a bed because you can see there's a
handle
handle
underneath.
down below.
Another table, a desk, in case. But also
Pay your bills.
you can do. I don't know what you need here.
Yeah.
How about out to the balcony?
It's a good size.
It's a good sized balcony.
Yeah.
I like it.
Also, we are in Fort Lauderdale.
2 chairs, so it's sunny and warm, and it's an unobstructed view of a lot of cruise ships.
There's Fort Lauderdale for you. Lots of cruise ships in town today. But I think it's a decent room.
I like it. I really like it.
Yeah. It's got a little bit of dating in the couch and like these pillows.
Yeah.
But I think that's fine. And it's a cool itinerary. That's why we're doing it.
So one of the big things we notice on cruise ships that are older is obviously the older outlets. It is something we notice quite a bit for needing to charge stuff.
And by older outlets, she means less.
Yes.
Those are about the only outlets you got in this room.
All right, here we are on day 1, and we like to do a ship tour. We're starting on deck 3, which has guest relations on one side, a bar and shore excursions on the other, and a very, very pretty staircase that's currently decorated for Christmas.
And Rachel is part-timing as DJ. As you can see, she's got it going on over there. But yeah, this is a beautiful stairwell.
Station. You will find the location of your assigned assembly station on the digital screens in the back of your stateroom door and in large print on your SeaPass card.
Exploring the world is incredible. Getting hit with roaming charges, not so much. That's why over 20 million travelers choose Airalo, the sponsor of today's video. The the world's first eSIM store, making global connectivity easy and affordable. Over the past 5 years on YouTube, we have brought you along with us to over 20 different countries, and typically we either have no connection at all, search out some sketchy free Wi-Fi, or pay a big upcharge on our phone bill if we need to connect our phone. Here's how it works. Download the Airlo app, use code JNR to save $3 off your first eSIM, pick your destination plan, install your eSIM, turn on your eSIM when you arrive at your destination, and you'll instantly connect to the internet. No physical SIM cards and no stress. Airlo gives you instant coverage in 200 plus countries, transparent pricing, so no surprise bills. No SIM swaps, no airport lines, no Wi-Fi scavenger hunts, and yes, you get to keep your number. Today we're in Antigua, and I am able to use my phone just like at home, accessing Maps, WhatsApp, Discord, text messages, social media, and Instagram, and could even make phone calls, all while saving money since it's cheaper than my phone plan. Wherever your journey takes you, roam smarter with Airlo. Download the app and use code JNR to get $3 off your first eSIM. Another spot on third floor is actually the main dining room, which you can see I'm up on 4, so it is a 2-level dining room, but on 3 right now they have a lot of concierge classes getting their lunch, so we didn't get to go. But it's a beautiful main dining room, and it's on 3 and 4. After the dining room, this is the martini bar.
Yeah, they have a lot of different martinis in this menu. Traditional, after dinner, twisted, simple twist. Quite a few, plus some wines. What I like about this is, as we've mentioned on some other ships, when they have specialty cocktails for certain bars, it makes you kind of want to go back to those bars. We do not have the drink package, but I would not be surprised if a couple of these martinis are not in our future. I would say if you are not into the brightness of the martini bar, the Cellar Masters offers more of a darker, secluded vibe.
I would say moody.
Moody, there you go.
Yeah, so if you're not into hard liquors, come over here and get yourself a wine, it looks like.
Oh, the neat part on Cellar Masters, I just found out, is you can get foods. There's like bar snacks.
Nice.
And then, of course,
some wine.
Something different than wine. Wine, wine, as you would expect.
Yeah, this is a really cool, I like the theming of this. All right, welcome to Fortune's Casino, which we did book this on a casino comp offer.
Yes, from when our last cruise on Celebrity.
Yeah, you can see that they have a bunch of slot machines. They do have table games.
The one thing we did like about Celebrity was that you do get drinks in the casino like the minute you start gambling.
That's true.
Yeah.
Now, I don't feel like they've had as good of service
Agreed.
as some other cruise ships where it's not always free.
But this one also has a dedicated bar, it looks like.
Okay, yeah.
And a
On
lot
Celebrity
of-
Beyond, they did not have a dedicated bar. They had like a corner
Oh,
setup. This
There's
is a nice looking bar here.
a nice looking bar and a lot of new machines. Like Mo Mummy is here.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So this is going to be a decent looking casino.
Kind of looks like it's right on the outskirts of the shops too.
Yeah,
Very interesting.
that's true. Which is nice because it opens the air up a little bit. Oh yeah, you can get your goods that you forgot with some shops right along here. And then you've just got the casino
Yeah.
kind of open.
Does look like some good whiskeys for you too, babe, if you'd like.
Might have to try some.
No maxed out majors.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Just outside of the casino, you have Future Cruises. And then this.
Quasar.
It's called Quasar. It looks like a nightclub, maybe?
Maybe that's
On
what
a
it is.
spaceship. It's got to be a nightclub with that thing.
Oh, yeah, there's a bar.
Yeah,
Maybe that's
this
where some dancing's gonna happen later.
maybe. Yeah, it looks like a spaceship. They've got some over-the-top theming. I'm going for it. All right, we got to do our muster station, but our muster station is in the theater.
This is a nice theater.
It looks decent sized, actually. I thought it was going to be smaller.
No, I think it looks great.
It does look like there is a balcony that is just above my head, but this looks nice. All right, here's the balcony.
I like this.
Ooh, these are some of our favorite seats.
They are. I really like it.
Yeah, it's a good looking theater.
It is.
I swear, it's definitely bigger than I expected it to be, right?
So far, the whole ship is bigger than I expected to be, but I didn't do any research on this ship, so I'm not sure what
On
to
purpose.
expect. Yeah,
We did that on purpose so that we could have some excitement and surprise.
And I think we're getting it.
Yeah. In a good way. We picked this one for the itinerary, not for the ship. I'll say that. All right, continuing on 5, you can see there's an art gallery over here, photo gallery over there, and then, well, you got a nice view down below, but also some shops. You can buy a purse or something else. All right, and there are more shops. So there was a men's shop with clothing and watches. There's a more watch shop, and then an Effie shop. So if you need to get some lady jewelry, and even more art. All right, continuing on 5, you can see this is the world-class bar, which we did enjoy. We did not get the chance to do a lot of, though.
I remember you had the above the clouds.
Yeah, they have very fancy drinks here.
And they also have like a spicy margarita.
We might have to try that again. I actually think I like this setup better than on Beyond, because Beyond it was almost like it was tucked away in a corner.
I was saying, it was hidden like in a cove, right?
Yeah.
It was tucked away. I like this. I really like this.
Yeah, this looks good. Let's keep going. Next up is your coffee shop, Cafe Al Baccio. This is where you're gonna get your fancy coffees, but also all these snacks are free. So we're gonna grab some sandwiches. If you're interested in getting a coffee here, you can see they're around about $4 to $5, up to $6 for mochas and lattes. You can get tea, but also you can get some coffee cocktails starting at $14. Since we're at the coffee bar, 2 carajillos for our first drink of the cruise. That's delicious.
That's delicious.
We have not had one of these since Icon of the Seas, I think.
I think you're right.
And this is way more foamy. I like it.
It's so creamy. It's so good.
Yeah. All right, so right across the way is Sushi on 5, which we did get talked into.
She didn't have to twist her arm.
She simply showed up and we said, yes, can we make a reservation? But we're gonna do it for lunch tomorrow. And there's gonna be a few things that we're gonna do on this ship that you aren't gonna be able to see today. So we're gonna insert those scenes when we can. So Sushi on 5 lunch tomorrow, scene now. All right, welcome to day 2. We are here at Sushi on 5. And here they do have for $40, you get to do 1 appetizer, 1 or 2 of either the hot pot and noodles or 2 sushi. I think you can mix and match. We're probably gonna just do all sushi. And then we did hear that if you don't want the dessert, you can do a nigiri or a sashimi. So we'll probably do that. And I just won a fucking grand jackpot.
So that's why we have champagne.
Yes, $8,000.
Because the casino staff doused us in champagne.
Yeah, the waiter next to the bar just like
started pulling them
I
out.
think we're 3 or 4 glasses.
I think this is 4.
Just in the time that I got here. But yeah, so I won at the casino. Let's eat some sushi. All right, our appetizers are here. This is the lobster and shrimp wonton. And then Rachel ended up with the chicken gyoza.
Yeah, which is, I'm kind of surprised about, because if I remember correctly on Izumi, chicken gyoza is more like fried chicken.
It is more fried,
Yeah.
yeah. This is steamed. I like that idea. And it looks hot.
It's hot.
But you only get 3 of the lobster, but we did order another
We did.
app as well. All right, here's an interesting one. We did decide to get 1 extra appetizer. This is the Kobe beef ramen slider, so you can see some ramen noodles down below.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yep.
Okay, you ready
You're
for me to
gonna
cut it?
nice and
I'm
fair.
trying. Yeah, as fair as it gets.
All right, there we go. Our little
It's a
cheeseburger for the day.
mess.
All right, this is what the start of the sushi course looks like. So we did say no to desserts, so got a little bit of nigiri. So I did the tuna. Here's just a nice snow crab California roll.
I did the omakase nigiri and then a baked
Baked scallop.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we've got more coming. All right, and our final 2 rolls. This one is like a shrimp tempura with spicy tuna on top. This one is eel, and I think shrimp tempura as well. And then we did decide to get a couple of drinks, and they're both fantastic. So, both of them I think are vodka based.
Yep.
This is spicy mango.
Spicy
This is
cucumber.
spicy cucumber. All right, and if you're the kind of person that gets lost on a cruise ship, the good thing is they have this in multiple locations, and you can figure out where things are. So we've got a few more things to go here, but then we are looking.
Looks like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 are all staterooms, except there is a library on 10 we might
And then
swing by.
Team Earth,
We went by there.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. I'll put a thing over right now, but you're not missing much. But let's go check this out, and then we're going upstairs.
Also on deck 5 is an outdoor walking area. It's not the walking track, but I think you can go all the way around the ship. And we're in Florida. It's gorgeous. Look at this view. Like, this is so cool.
And they're just testing out the boats for us over here. All right, I believe this area is called Ensemble Lounge. There is the retreat, which I think you have to be really high class to get. But this is just a nice bar area. Ooh, Murano is right over there. I believe that's the Italian restaurant. Let's go see. I believe it's actually French now that we looked at the menu, but it's very pretty. All right, we found our way to the specialty dining area. Cuisine is where they do La Petite Chef. Then we got a Tuscan Grill over here, and Blue, which is for fancy
How are you?
people, but check this out.
Can we?
Tuscan Grill looks awesome.
We have not. Can we look around?
All right, we're suckers. They said that they're doing tonight for 30% off, so I guess we're coming here for dinner. This is the Italian restaurant called Tuscan Grill. You'll get to see a bit more of this, but basically you get one of everything if you want. We did not do any other specialty dining, so we booked both of these on the cruise ship, but I think it looks good. At least the rooms do. Menu does too. All right, and if you are Aqua Class, you get to come here. This is Blue. This is the most we'll get to see of this dining room, but it's beautiful. They have a class system, and we are, you know, basically like Jack from Titanic. Somehow we got a veranda though.
All right, so we just took 5 flights of stairs, mostly through stateroom decks, but deck 10 has a library, and look at how magical that looks.
Isn't that the cutest library ever?
It looks so magical.
All right, up on deck 15. This is the Lawn Club.
It is very cool.
You can play some croquet. And this is something that is nuts. Never seen this before on a cruise ship, but we have it tomorrow.
We do have it tomorrow.
So I'm probably gonna insert some scenes right now, but Rachel and I are gonna be making some blown glass.
I think I want to do that. Oh gosh, that tumbler is expensive. But maybe not, because we already paid for it, so maybe that's included in one.
Oh man, yeah, you can see the prices on there, but
Because I think the paperweight and the heart are included, so they're the same price as the dispenser and the tumbler. I would say the tumbler is probably a option.
we will find out tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna find out tomorrow.
Yeah, but insert that scene right now.
And then for the pipe, we're going to be using, now that we have that full coating, we can hang out longer. But it really soak that color, right? So it binds the UV glass in the center. So if it ever gets a little lopsided, you're going to stop the high side up and then grab. Now, do we want really dense yellow or do we want a light amount?
Now a little bit harder pressure.
And that punch here is relatively low. So it's a pretty fragile connection point.
And next we'll add the color, and we're only going to add the dark blue on this layer because orange tends to brown with blue, so we'll add some all.
All the options.
Perfect. Come down here, stay there, and I'm going to go along the top. And then I'll give it a little tap. Comes right off.
All right, welcome back to the tour. I love this lawn area.
I do too.
I need to take my, oh.
It does feel like real grass too.
Yeah.
I don't know that it is. But
It feels like
it.
better grass than what we have at home, I
Oh,
can
definitely.
tell you that. You can play some bocce ball over there. This is beautiful.
Is this croquet, right? On this side? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I
pretty
grew
sure
up with
that's
my
croquet.
grandma's playing croquet a lot.
Yeah, it's been a while. When you see this much scene, you gotta imagine there's a bar in the back, but I do want to point out, they let you pick your own towels up. It's nice to be trusted. I think we found a sunset bar. The sunset bar, actually. All right, and from the sunset bar, you can go downstairs into the buffet area, I believe. That's what we're gonna try. There is a smaller bar back here. Lots of seating. And as I guessed, this is the buffet area. And you can see it looks like a very nice large area. I see some Asian delights, Indian specialty, kids corner. I can see the pizza off to the right over there. Lots of different breads, desserts, pastries, the grill. And it smells delicious, I can tell you that right now. Over here is some pasta and pizza. We are doing a pizza making course later this week. That's the intent, so probably get to show you some of that right now. And there is a bar here as well. I did forget to mention there was ice cream by the scoop downstairs by Cafe Al Baccio. But you'll get to see a really pretty scene of it right now because I'm sure Josh in the future will record some for you. Up on deck 14 after the buffet, as you can expect, there is a running track so that you can run all those calories off. And here's our first view of the pool. And as you'll see from this view, there is a bar here, bar up there, and the mass grill up here, which is where you can get like pool snacks like burgers, hot dogs. But it's a nice looking pool area, 4 hot tubs. And from the other side, there's your mass grill, and they do have drinks, it looks like. But we also saw they must have some soft serve over here. Might need to grab one of those.
French fries. Only French fries and a little bit of onion. French fries and a little bit of the onion.
And it's self-serve.
Yeah.
There's a sports court at the very front of the ship. And if you are in the retreat, which apparently is a fancy room area, you get to go up here. And I just have to stand and behind the gate, hang out and stare. All right, next up is the Sky Observation Lounge. I believe we're on deck 14. But you can see lots of windows. Really pretty area if you want to get some sun. And the good news is there's a bar if you want to get some drinks. What do you think?
It is pretty.
Yeah.
So pretty up here.
Ooh, I even saw across the room. You see it? I think there's some live music.
Yeah.
This is big. Okay, that is nice. Yeah, this is way bigger than I expected.
Yeah. Oh, this is the ABBA sing-along party tonight.
Oh,
We're gonna be trying to get up here.
we'll see about that. All right, and rounding out deck 14, you have the mast bar that is overlooking the pool area, which it also does seem to be the smoking area. So you know. All right, down on deck 12, because there is no 13, you can see there's an indoor pool, which is beautiful looking. Wow. And it's surprisingly not busy. There is a hot tub over there by Rachael. And I think there's probably a hot tub over there as well, but look at this pool area. This is beautiful. And right here is the Spa Cafe in the back corner. If we end up eating here, I'll show you some footage of it. Looks like probably some small, lighter bites is what I'm gonna say, and drinks. All right, we're headed to the Spa Fitness Center. Gonna do our best to not get talked into buying anything here.
Hello.
I think we made it so far. We have not been purchasing anything yet.
Hello.
All right, here we are in the gym. You can see lots of cardio. Love it. You usually don't see 3 layers of cardio, but our intention is to make it here at least 3 times this trip.
That's the plan.
I think we'll do it.
Tomorrow morning's the first one.
Yeah. Starts with tomorrow. Oh, okay. Now I see why there's 3 rows of them here. Because as you turn, it is not all the way around. There are plenty of machines and some dumbbells.
Looks like a little classroom area over there.
Yeah, so it doesn't really go all the way around, but just a spin class over here. All right, I think we've been everywhere. Let's unpack, because the good thing is our luggage is right there.
We're here.
All right, and we are moving, and we are about to see a hot glass demonstration. And we did check it. We're both going to be able to make glasses tomorrow. So if Josh didn't already put that in, you should be seeing it right now.
Well, basically what that means is that this is completely solid. So I can't do anything with that.
We freshened up. By that I mean I brushed my hair.
I put pants on.
He had pants.
Because I had shorts
I
on.
was like, you have to clarify that.
But we do, no drink package, but we did the Elite Happy Hour, which is 2 hours from 5 to 7. We shorted it because we have a 6:30 dinner.
But we also brought wine on board because you can bring 2 bottles per cabin.
True. But we were on the Sunset Bar. It was really nice. And now we are headed to dinner at the
Tuscan Grill.
Tuscan Grill. Remember that pretty place we walked into earlier?
They sold us.
Yeah, we're going there for dinner. All right, we did a quick glance at this menu earlier today. But apparently you can order every single thing on this menu if you'd like. So some pizzas, some salads, calamari, crab cake, bruschetta, pork belly. The house-made pastas definitely sold us, and it was the reason why we wanted to come back. Come here. We've never been here. Lasagna, ricotta gnocchi, carbonara. Give me it all. Lobster rigatoni. They do have steak also, so we'll probably have to do some steak. And then, how funny is it that cacio e pepe is a side dish here? So I think we're gonna get a lot, and it's a little bit dark in here.
It's very dark in here.
But you saw how pretty it was earlier, and now this is, our waitress didn't judge us, so neither should you. We have 3 starters, 5 pastas, 2 steaks, 2 sides, and 2 sauces coming. That doesn't include dessert yet.
5 half orders of pasta.
We're adults. First course, 3 dishes.
3 dishes. Pork belly.
This is the pork belly. This is the Bianco pizza, which,
Look at that roasted garlic on there.
Don't be smelling my breath tonight, because there's a lot of garlic coming.
Yeah, and then some burrata. Oh, I'm so excited.
All right, pasta course is here. We did half portions. Don't go crazy. This is the lasagna.
It looks delicious.
This is the carbonara with some pancetta and peas. This is
short rib.
Short rib, yes. And then this is a lobster rigatoni. Yum, 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 yum. All right, we did cut into our steaks. This is the filet This is a side of cacio e pepe because we need more.
We need more pasta. Mashed
some
potatoes with garlic.
mash because we need more garlic.
And a ribeye.
10-ounce ribeye. Yeah, looks good.
Looks great. A big creme brulee.
Here's a big creme brulee. It is pistachio, as
With
you
a
can see.
chocolate ganache, too.
Where?
It's supposed to be in the middle.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. There's pistachio and chocolate ganache. This is a fig gelato. It is small, so she told us we should get it. And then
Some donuts with a pistachio filling.
let's go ahead and crack those open.
Oh.
I found it. Oh my.
There you go.
And it's still dark in here, but this is a flashlight on her.
So good.
Alright, let's see the coin. Nice. $400 hit on free play. Alright, end of day one. We did find that Celebrity Central. There's a movie theater just over here by the theater. Alright, welcome to midday day two. This is our wrap up of day one. And we have already done sushi, we did the glass blowing, and won a grand jackpot in the casino.
It's been a crazy day.
Heck of a day. But we need to wrap up yesterday. So dinner was good.
It was very good.
Desserts were not, none of them were hits for us.
No.
So that was easy to not overindulge there because we already did eat too much.
Yeah, agreed. It was way a lot of food.
Yeah, it was really good. Now, normally we do a best bite and best moment of each day. Today you're gonna get probably
Combined?
1.5 days.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is your best bite?
My best bite, it's that white flatbread pizza
I agree.
with those roasted garlic cloves on them.
Yep.
Man, they were good.
When you had the bite with the garlic, it was so freaking
So
good.
good.
Now, if you don't like garlic, you're probably not gonna like it. But I love garlic, and that was about the right amount. It was
agree.
so good.
It was so tasty. But today's sushi, all of them were a hit too.
Yeah,
They
I
were
think it
all
was
good.
one of those where like everything was so good that it's hard to like have one stand out.
Yeah, I agree.
And then best moment.
My best moment is making the hot glass. Like
was
getting on
great.
the cruise ship yesterday was the best moment, but then the hot glass making today, that's something I've never seen before. And we made
Right.
our own pint glasses. Hopefully Josh is inserting a scene now of the finished product. But
Yeah, we haven't seen them yet.
fantastic.
We'll get to see them tomorrow.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was, I kept
were so
going
fun.
through, yesterday I was like, there were like 4 different times where I was like, okay, this is my best moment of the day. This is my best moment of the day. Because like initially just getting on the cruise ship was awesome. I was super excited. And then at the point, it was around sunset.
Oh man.
Sitting at the sunset bar, we had a
Mhm.
drink and just a nice table looking out over the skyline of Miami, and it was fantastic. And then today when we did the blown glass, and then when I hit the grand, I was like, holy crap, I've never had a grand jackpot.
Yeah.
And I was definitely down, but now I'm not,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna do my best to not go home a loser.
It makes for a very fun start to the cruise.
It does.
And the best part is we're less than a day in.
Yes.
Like maybe, okay, right at
24 hours.
Mhm.
And I will say, I've really enjoyed this ship a
Me too.
lot more than I thought. I think I probably said it yesterday a couple times, but like outside of the room itself, which we're sitting in right now and looking at this gross couch.
It's a bit dated. Some
Yeah.
of the things, like the hallway
Most-
carpets are a little dated.
Sure,
too,
but like
otherwise,
I've really liked this feel.
I like the ship. I like the size. We've had great service. We've had great interactions with staff, and like people are just friendly. When you're on a cruise ship, you should be happy.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of my favorite parts of cruising. But I think last night, Sunset Bar,
It was really
that was
good.
a hard one to beat until we did the glass blowing
Yeah,
today. and
today
that
was just
so
a great
much
day.
fun. It was a great day.
But we are going to be having 4 stops. 3 of them are new for us. So we are going to St. Martin, Antigua, Dominican Republic, and Puerto Rico. We've been to only St. Martin out of those. So those are gonna be some of the next stops that are coming up. So if you're looking forward to any of those with us, go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
It helps our channel immensely, so please
Yes.
hit that subscribe button and you can come see the rest of our cruise here on Celebrity Eclipse.
All right, we'll see you on the next stop.